Well, I'm not going to lie. After 50 plus episodes, it's dawned on me I have not been recording with Chuck Norris this whole time.
It's disappointing. Sad for you.
Me. Oh, but I'm going to pretend still.
The white ninja suit is mind-blowing, and then the fact that you see two ninja suits, and then you get them locking arms and doing this spinning tornado roundhouse kick of death move.
We're going to do it when we get together, you and me, for the pod, for the gram,
for the YouTube
for
content.
the TikTok, whatever. We're doing it.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one that did instantly think, could David and I pull this off at our age when we visit each other?
And both our wives respond, no. Oh, like Best of the Best. No.
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 We don't get the intensity of John Kreese. We get Sensei Stone played by Joe Piscopo.
You get the SNL version of this,
Yeah,
right? Mr.
true.
Stone.
Could you wheeze a little quieter, kid? I'm trying to talk here.
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris? I would kick his ass. Like, it's just like, he was so animated.
He was.
So animated, and I appreciated the same glorious mullet. Like, he was also very shredded and fit. He was more fit than Sensei John Kreese. But his face is where...
You besmirched John Kreese. I didn't say that, Mr. Kreese. Sorry, Mr. Kreese. We haven't had to apologize in a long time, but I'm going to need to find a new co-host. Mr. Kreese is going to kick your ass.
You see him slowly creep over my shoulder here. It just, like, puts me out.
A man confronts you. He's the enemy.
He finally coins his name as Mr. Dumpling.
Mr. Dumpling.
What do you think your fighting name would be?
I feel like at this age and post-pandemic with the weight I've put on, Mr. Dumpling's pretty accurate. And I like me some fried dumplings from my local Chinese food as well. I probably would have stolen it from like another movie. I remember growing up on Three Ninjas, and I liked like the Rocky and Colt and Tum Tum was lame. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
even though now I relate far more to Tum Tum. I'm like, I'm always walking around with licorice in my mouth and a bag of candy. You know? This movie has some of the best nunchucking I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel like even Mikey was just like, fellow chucker, eh? Like, I feel like he would be like, this is impressive. Like, I want to see, instead of that back and forth battle between Mikey and the Foot Clan, I want to see a cut back and forth between Mikey and Barry in the white ninja suit. Like, because that's a heck of a scene. Like, my goodness. So I wanted so bad. I wanted to throw, like, if I could have found metal nunchucks as a kid, I'd throw out those stupid dragon snake padded ones in a heartbeat.
If I threw a pair of nunchucks at you right now, would you go give it a whirl, or would I'd be a little too afraid.
I would be afraid. I'd have definitely not a metal pair.
Yeah.
Like, pick back up the rubber ones that I just threw away, because those would be the ones that I would.
Shame to go get them. Okay. Remember, the greatest weapon you will ever possess is self-control. And then I literally put, no, he must not be a collector. Because we don't have that.
You dare question me?
Then Mr. Lee says the dream world is where the child lives. Growing older would not mean growing wiser if that world did not exist. And what's so cool is that you then have Barry say, how did you learn this? And Mr. Lee says, television.
Television.
That statement alone is like the origin story to Bygone Geek. It really is, of just like the dream world is where our childhood is. Yeah. And that we're not wiser for forgetting it. We're wiser for revisiting it. Like, so Mr. Mr. Lee is telling us. And how did we learn it? Television.
Television. Right.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
And you're,
Oh, me? I'm Barry.
I don't think they could have filmed it any better, because every kid wants that reveal. Every kid wants that, like, oh, yeah, I'm into this. And then you turn back and, oh, my God, there's the person. Yeah. Like, Jonathan Brandis couldn't have done that any better way, because that right there is every one of us meeting our hero.
Yes.
It was amazing, and it gives me goosebumps just seeing that look back. Chuck's just so, so just like,
He knows what he's doing.
Who is that for you? Who was it for you as a kid, and who would it be for you now?
Arnold, both, all the way.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer. Wow.
Arnold Palmer. While drinking an Arnold Palmer.
Looking at the can, and then you look up.
Chill out, dickwad.
Was the whole tournament a dream? Like, was it all a fantasy? One of the most revealing things to me is Mr. Lee actually says,
wait a minute, is this going to be how you ruin Santa Claus for millions of people with Bernard?
Here it comes.
Are you going to ruin the Sidekicks for not millions, but like 10?
I am,
10
for
people?
all 10 people that watched it, including 2. So us 2 and 8 other listeners.
Don't you sad for us, sad for them moment right now. Don't you do it.
But Mr. Lee says that once you control your dreams, they will become fewer, but richer. And what would be the most rich fantasy? Chuck coming to a tournament and winning with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that it was real, that Chuck was actually there, or do you think it was a
I'm going to
fantasy?
send John Kreese to kick your ass myself after this.